I wonder why. I wonder why you came to the show. I wonder why you came to the show about the menopause. I wonder why. I wonder why you came to the show. I wonder why you came to the show about the menopause. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why you came to the show. I wonder why you came to the show about the menopause.
Maybe it's because you're going through the menopause.
Maybe it's because
you know that one day you'll go through the menopause.
Maybe it's because
you are related to somebody who's been through the menopause.
Maybe it's because
you're the partner of one of us singers.
Hi, darling! You don't have to have a reason. You don't have to have a reason. Although, if you've been through it and you want to share your wisdom, that'd be great.
Very merry, Perry, very merry.
Feeling
Very merry, Perry, very merry.
Feeling hot,
Perry, very merry.
I'm in the very merry perimenopausal way. Hormonal fluctuations are what punctuate my days. If you have been through it, raise your hand now with pride. It comes another flush, I long to reach the other side.
feeling hot,
Perry, Perry, merry.
feeling hot,
Perry, Perry, merry.
I'm feeling very hot, though apparently it's freezing. -5 degrees outside, unless they're just teasing. I peel off the layers one by one. I'm a fierce and fiery furnace now that I'm done.
feeling
Very merry, Perry, very merry.
feeling
Very merry, Perry, merry.
I suffer from insomnia, which makes me rather tired. I drink a lot of coffee, which makes me rather wired. I laugh a lot, I cry a lot, I eat a lot of cake. It's hardly any wonder that at night I stay awake.
feeling
Very merry, Perry, merry.
feeling
Very merry, Perry, merry.
In life I get quite anxious, I worry all the time, which is a shame as in some ways I feel I'm in my prime, composing, conducting, enabling others singing. When I get it right, I feel like I'm winning.
feeling
Very merry, Perry, very merry.
feeling
Very merry, Perry, very merry.
I'm in the very merry perimenopausal way. Hormonal fluctuations are what punctuate my days. If you have gone through it, raise your hand now with pride. Here comes another flush, I long to reach the other side.
I'm feeling hot.
I am blessed with looking younger than I am. I've twice been offered senior citizenship tickets, which has shocked me. Both times, the person has been in their 20s, so clearly idiots who think that anyone over 40 is elderly.
My body's changed since the menopause, which happened suddenly when I was 50 years old. I'm conscious it's not as firm as it used to be, but I'm satisfied with it. I put the extra inches down to natural ageing, and I value my lines because I feel I've earned them. I most definitely want to be visible, to grow old disgracefully, and hopefully, if I have time to mellow in my real old age, if I'm lucky enough to live that long.
Everything is
Changing all the time. Put me out to pasture, though I'm in my prime.
I'm in my
I'm in my prime. quite my pride. Not quite my pride. Not quite my pride. All my vitals slowly in decline.
Weeping and awaiting, anxiety, feel like life is over, no one will want me.
I'm past my prime.
I'm past my prime.
Past my prime.
I'm past my prime. Pasting on a fake grin all the time.
I'm past my prime.
I'm past my prime.
Past my
I'm past my
prime.
prime. Pass it over, I need more red wine. Visibly aging, maiden mother crone, I'm not disappearing, roaring my way home.
I'm in decline.
I'm in decline. I'm in decline. I'm in decline. Certainly not quite all the time.
I'm in decline.
I'm in decline. I'm in decline. Menopause is blowing out my mind. Menopause is blowing out my mind. Being in a relationship at 60 is great. You feel like a teenager again. And at the same time, you're not afraid to say what you want. You're better at negotiating and less likely to compromise to your disadvantage. You don't care about placating or pleasing your partner. You operate on a basis of mutual respect. Oh, it feels terribly grown up and at the same time delightfully silly. For example, shagging outdoors on the moors or skinny dipping together.
I'm not a carer, and I still haven't done anything creative with my life anymore. Dull, 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 dull. Miss Dull from Planet Dull.
I'm going
Crazy.
I went through a time of extreme anxiety. 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 I went through a time of extreme anxiety.
Thinking dreadful thoughts every night, dreading every moment.
We're very menopausal. You're not so menopausal. It can be very stressful. Let's pause together.
You are the one I left my lover for. You are the one I cherish and adore. When I had to leave,
I remember that you're really hot. You're really hot.
I was discussing with a friend the things that make me feel alive. And I went through my usual list. Running, climbing trees, paddling in waterfalls. And then I thought, shit, I'm 50. What happens when I can no longer do those things? So, I now have an allotment. And a puppy.
Waking in the night with terrible thoughts. Another sleepless night, laying in bed. Waking every morning, dreading every morning, because it's another hot flush. Waking in the night, in a soaking bed. How can I go on with this pain in my head? Every night a nightmare, every night cold sheets. I'm sweating in the night, it's menopausal doom, lying in the gloom, in soaking beds. Where is my delight?
whoops, 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 whoops.
Whoops-a-daisy, 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 whoops. Whoops-a-daisy, 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 whoops.
Whoops, I'm flooded. Whoops, I'm blooded. In the middle of a trip to Venice. How romantic. Whoops, I'm frantic to find somewhere to change my clothes. I put 3 tampons in an hour ago, plus the 10 the lady had. Pose for a photo on the bridge of Sighs. Gosh, I knew I would be blind.
Whoa.
Gosh,
Whoa.
gradual lessening of energy, greater forgetfulness of names and words disappearing. I hated the increasing lack of elasticity on my skin. I felt embarrassed about the signs of age, as if it wasn't socially acceptable to be older.
I'd rather be what I am than pretend to be what I'm not. I like being the age I am. It has definite benefits. I think that it's a shame that society's fixated on looking younger and giving more attention to the young. I feel we miss out on the wisdom and experience of the old because of this.
Sometimes I get feelings of just total overwhelm and that I can't cope with life at all, and I'm just not that sort of person. Oh, and then there was this one time when my son came home from school and said to me in horror, "Mum, what on earth do you think you're doing?" I'm hoovering in my bra and pants, of course. What do you think I'm doing? Yes, I was hot.
Well, having been free of the menopause for 26 years, I admit I've never given men a pause.
I feel like I'm a bit of a fraud. I've not been through the menopause. I feel like I'm a bit of a fraud. I've not been through the menopause. How will it happen to me? Will my boobs go saggy? Will I need HRT? Lots of vitamin D, aromatherapy, lots of herbal teas. Will I get anxiety and dizzy? I should breathe easy. Has anyone tried a lady care magnet? Or some kind of placebo effect? Anything? I feel like I'm a bit of a fraud, but I will go through the menopause. The menopause, the menopause, menopause.
Shall we do it tonight? No, I can't be bothered.
Dull, dull, so dull, dull, so dull, dull, so dull. My menopause is incredible. incredibly dull.
So incredibly dull.
Ah, 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 I'm so comfortable in my skin.
Smug bitch.
Distinctly aware of being a little bit when I laugh.
Too much information.
You are the one I left my lover for. You are the one I cherish and adore. When I have a moment to myself, I
Remember that I'm really hot. I'm really hot.
I suffered the most violent hot flushes, usually during meetings. I felt suffocated and wanted to tear my clothes off. But you can't really do that in a meeting. Oh, I felt so hot in the afternoon. And I wanted to sleep, also usually during meetings. And my eyes would slowly close. When taking notes, my writing would become spidery and sometimes disappear altogether. I felt embarrassed. There was absolutely nothing I could do about it.
A friend of mine said that she thought that she was beginning to experience the perimenopause because she was experiencing vaginal dryness.
Vaginal atrophy.
Do you have trouble remembering what you were doing? Do you have trouble remembering what you were doing? Do you ever find yourself walking into a room, not knowing what you went in there for? Do you ever find yourself walking into a room, not knowing what you went in there for? I can't find my keys. I put them in the usual place, but they're not there anymore. So I'll have to go back to bed.
Why have I opened the fridge? What am I doing in here? What is it I'm supposed to be doing today?
Do you have trouble?
Why have I opened the fridge?
Do you have trouble?
What am I doing in here?
Do you ever find yourself
What
walking
is
into
it
a room
I'm supposed to be
not knowing
doing
what you went in there
today?
for? Do you ever find yourself walking into a room, not knowing what you went in there for? Do you have trouble?
Why have I opened the fridge?
Do you have trouble?
What am I doing in here?
Do you ever find
What
yourself
is it
walking
I'm
into a
supposed to be
room, not
doing
knowing what you went in
today?
there for? Do you ever find yourself walking into a room, not knowing what you went in there for?
I could swear blind. I could swear blind. I could swear blind. I've done that already. I could swear blind. I could swear blind. I could swear blind. I've done that
timings. So when I think I have a class at 9:30, and then there's a knock at the door, and my students have arrived to come and pick me up for a class that started at 9 o'clock.
I could swear
Something makes me feel so lucky to still be living, having shit days as well as fab. I don't really want to hide my age. Though life can be so hard sometimes, I ask myself the question, is it really worth it? And the answer is always
Yes!
Power, fire,
Hear me roar!
power, fire. Hear me roar. Oh my belly, oh my belly, oh my belly, oh. Oh my belly, oh my belly, oh my belly, oh.
my belly.
Oh my belly, oh my belly, oh my belly, oh.
My belly.
Oh my belly, oh my belly, oh my belly, oh. I wanna be visible, not invisible. See me dancing, hear me roar. Oh my belly, oh my belly, oh my belly, oh.
My belly.
Oh my belly, oh my belly, oh my belly, oh.
Body's aging, getting psychic, chronic insomnia. Hear me roar. My belly.
Oh my belly, oh my belly, oh my belly, oh.
My belly.
Oh my belly, oh my belly, oh my belly, oh. Bones are creaking, skins are cracking, hairs are greying, raw. Joints are aching, fabrics are drooping, energy's fading, raw. I'm on fire, not with desire, hot and sweaty, raw. Hips are swaying, no longer decaying, watch me dancing. Woo! Menopausal, menopausal, menopausal doom. Menopausal, menopausal, menopausal doom. Menopausal, menopausal, menopausal doom. Menopausal, menopausal, menopausal doom. I want to be accepted into a club of the highest order. Post-period women.
I want my children to say in hallowed terms, my mother's menopausal, and for their friends to answer, you're so lucky, I wish mine was.
I want the power of fire that is in me to be valued and loved.
I want to be an elder.